Hi, happy Wednesday. It's Meredith. Happy Mercury Goes Direct Day. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 20th of November, 2019. We are going to use 8 coins, Tattoo Tarot, for our message today. But we have some other business to do before we get to the cards. Because my guides woke me up this morning. I literally felt like there was a hand on my shoulder gently shaking me awake. I also had this feeling like I knew it was my guides, but has your child ever woken you? Just from standing next to the bed and staring at you, and you know they're there, but you don't want to open your eyes because you know it's slightly creepy. Yeah, it was like that. You know, I've seen that in a horror movie. Really, it was a sweet message. The reason they woke me was sweet. So I had to email myself this morning so I would not forget what they had to say. And it was all about Mercury going direct. And first they said, listen up. The static is clearing. And I thought, well, that's fantastic. And then I saw, in my mind's eye, they were showing me ice melting. It was cold enough the other day, I left a beverage in my vehicle, so it froze, and I popped that in the sink so it could melt. And I watched it melt at one point, and that was pretty hypnotic. So they're bringing this image back to me and connecting it to the static is clearing. Energy is melting. Whatever we had locked up, frozen up, it's unlocked. It's defrosting, which is wonderful. And what they shared next was that we're disengaging from the fantasy story we tell ourselves when we're in those experiences, when we're feeling frozen, static, locked up, unable to move something forward within ourselves. And instead of having what my friend calls the hungry ghost experience, we sort of shut it down. And we've had cards for a while now sharing with us about this retrograde and how much Scorpio energy we've had on offer to us, which has been an invitation to go very deep. And some of us avoid that because we likely are going to run into some hungry ghost aspect of ourselves. And what do we feed that? What are we avoiding? There's static in it. We're feeding those hungry ghosts more static in our resistance to it, our unwillingness to look at it. Isn't this cheerful so far? We'll get to the happy. I promise. What the guides wanted to share of it is that there's chaos in it, and they find the chaos beautiful. And they would like for us to see the chaos as beautiful, not something to be resisted, ignored, or anything. And the cards continually encourage us not to ignore these things, to embrace them, to say, hey, thank you for showing up, right? These experiences give us an opportunity to look deeper into the mystery of our own selves. And if we're telling ourselves a fantasy story, then we're still not getting to it. Now, in addition to this message this morning, my guides are also encouraging me to share that over the past couple of days, I have been graced and I have been blessed with conversation with 3 really, really dynamic people in my life. And each one of them has brought me a brand new perspective. Now, we've seen the Hanged Man, and we've been given an opportunity to look at things from a different perspective. And certainly that's been offered to me. And in that, I've found the epiphany. I've found the, oh wow, that's still here. Oh goodness, look at what I'm still doing with my own self. and how I'm talking to myself and how I am treating certain situations and how I am withholding myself from fully flowing into the very things I've dreamed for, prayed for. Wow, right? Why do we do that? So chaos, what the guides were getting to is that chaos gets stirred up for a purpose. And there's no judgment required in the observation, in the witnessing of what story we're still telling ourselves, what we're in resistance to. There's chaos in it for a purpose, because chaos is actually temperance, and temperance is alchemy. So when we have a chaotic experience, and one of the people I spoke to yesterday, she was saying how her whole life is in chaos right now, and I was doing a channeling session. I was channeling my guides for her, and the guides came right out and said, the chaos is beautiful. This is the very thing you asked for. And what you're really looking at is all this disarray is the process. This is what's unfolding. This is what's getting you to the very thing that you've manifested into your life. And we often approach chaos with anger and fear and impatience. And we want to rush through the cleanup process. And the guides are saying, look at the chaos and see it for what it is. It's construction. It's things being built on your foundation. And that's worthy of celebration. And what happens in that, as you're witnessing that, rather than reacting to it, bringing your response to it, you're peeling off a layer. And we have these experiences with layers. We think, like I said just moments ago, oh gosh, I thought I was through that. I didn't realize I was still doing that. It's a layer, but it's a deeper layer. Thank you, Scorpio. Because Scorpio has us delving deep into the mystery of our own soulful presence. And when we are in our soulful presence and witnessing chaos, we're seeing the beauty of all that we're dreaming for, intending for, and praying for, and efforting toward. We're watching that come to life. And at the same time, simultaneously, death card from yesterday, we're letting go of another deep layer of something we were holding on to. And that something is usually connected to resistance. So last but not least, in this wonderful conversation with my guides, sometime around 3 or 4 this morning, they asked us, they invited us all to stand in front of a mirror today and look into our own eyes and bow to the divine within ourselves, the namaste. They've asked us to namaste ourselves. So, namaste. I bow to the divine within you, and I promise I'll do it in the mirror after I'm done with the reading. So let's get to the reading. It's like a twofer. Oh, and we had 2 cards come off the bottom of the deck. I almost forgot about that. We have the moon. How beautiful. And coming with the moon, the 9 of Cups. Ooh. That's a repeat from yesterday, too. This is exactly what the guides are talking about. So something of the unknown becomes known to us. Aha, epiphany, right? And connected to our dream, what it is that is fulfilling to us, 9 of Cups. It's the ice melting on the foundation and revealing the 9 of Cups to us, our 9 of Cups, all 9 cups, overflowing in full. Ace of Cups to the power of 9, right? This is what's on offer to us today, and it comes in the form of epiphany and surprise and delight from the moon card. And then we have the star. Woo! Yes, that's our manifestation. This is faith. This is... Okay, I'm being interrupted by my guides. So they're having me pay close attention to this star, the guiding star on the card, and how the person on the card is staring up at us. And the guides are saying to me, you hung that star for yourself, so you could wish upon it, dream upon it for your whole life. Ooh, I actually feel emotional about that. It's so sweet. And that star is in every single one of those cups. And the moon is lighting it up for us today. We're seeing it and we're feeling it and experiencing it in a very deep and profound way. Again, Scorpio energy, deep and profound. So I know that a lot of you have taken the advice and gone and looked for Scorpio in your chart, and you've been amazed and surprised by it. And this is a demonstration of that, and it's a gift being revealed to us today. From all this energy exploration through the retrograde. And then the Hermit. Look at this. Okay, so guides again. I'm just going to let the guides do the whole reading. I'll be their spokesperson. The Hermit's lantern, now they're showing me this was the star that we hung in the sky for ourselves. The message of the Hermit being a quest beckons. And that's the quest, that we are looking ever toward that star. Having faith for, believing in the love that we are, being the love that we are. That's our greatest quest ever, and it produces these 9 of Cups life experiences. And then, ooh, yeah, a journey right into bliss with the sun. Okay, one more little addition here. My cousin often sings the ooh, child song to me. Things are going to get easier. Things are going to get better. That's what I'm hearing from this card. Well, there it is. That's what happens when Mercury goes direct in really deep and profound scorpionic energy. So give yourselves a high five. Put yourself in front of a mirror today and say namaste while looking into your own eyes and bowing slightly to the divine within you. And enjoy this journey of bliss that's being laid out before you today. Wow. All right. Angel answers. We have one falling out already. Listen to your intuition. Well, why wouldn't you? I know. I know why you wouldn't, but... Oh, we have a card from another deck mixed in this deck. I've got energetic ADD right now, and it's just cracking me up. Okay. Next card. You know this is an opportunity for you to ask a question, have confirmation, or a fresh reading in the reading. That listen to your intuition card is connecting to the moon. And I feel us looking through our psychic eyes today, our intuitive eyes. I'm reminded of the 9 of Cups from yesterday, where we have the heart in the center of the forehead. We also had it in the Knight of Cups yesterday, and let go. I'm reminded of that with the listen to your intuition card. You really want to look at the world through that lens today. You're going to see some stuff, have revelations because of it, which will have us letting go. And the guides are connecting that to the ice melting vision they showed me this morning. I was just thinking, letting go feels like jumping out of a plane sometimes. And you know you have the parachute, but you scream anyway. You can't help it. And then the whole ice melting, as an alternative vision of letting go feels so much more calm and pleasant. And then we have be assertive, jumping out of the deck. And yes, be assertive as you lean into that sun's energy. The sun is the happiest card in tarot. It's love, bliss, joy, happiness, connection, commitment, communication, happy families, happy homes, all of it. Yeah. And then it's up to you, baby. Which is a really good thing. All right, I'm still shuffling. I guess we got more coming. And we have our last one. Our sweet and simple yes. Yeah. That's the namaste in the mirror right there. Okay. Affirmation card for us today. From the universe has your back. Excuse me. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender. Excuse me, let me start this one over. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. This is embracing your peace within and allowing. And this, where is it? Is the universe has your back's way of saying, let go. Be assertive with letting go. It's up to you. So listen to your intuition. Allow it to inform you. Let it bless you. Embrace the energy of the sun. Say namaste in the mirror. And thank you so much for watching this video and bearing with the twisty-turny little messages from my guides and angels. Thank you so much. Do leave comments if you're guided to. Have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday Mercury goes direct day. Peace, love, joy, happy to each and every one of you.